Imagine this, you're doing everything you can as a support, but still your team is getting run over by one or two very specific individuals, or maybe the team comp's not doing too well. And now imagine this, what if perhaps you're behind, so you're not able to do your job correctly to the fullest of its potential? I say imagine, but this is like almost every game, right? I've been around for quite some time now, you see, and once you've been around this long, you get a sort of sense of who's going to win a game depending on if things keep going the way they going. Maybe the mid laner is not putting out the damage all that well. Maybe your jungler is not able to get a pick off in time. Maybe your carry is dying too soon, and maybe it's you. Maybe you're just having a hard time peeling for so many people at once. So I have created this dark art, and it requires sacrifice. You're sacrificing your own rather relatively ineffective self for somebody who is actually being useful on their team. Because when it comes down to it, what does a support do? They soak up resources, they extend the life of their teammates, they take damage away from fights. But sometimes to get there, you have to take drastic measures with a little dirty trick I like to call grabbing them by the cankles. Common theme throughout this match is that this Grandmaster's solo Cabrakan has been wreaking havoc on my team all game. He's hard to deal with in team fights, so I figure I'll just make us both late to the next team fight. 10 seconds is all it took, and we finally got the mage. Thoth no less. Their damage has been severely cut down. And I was so excited, I just went stupid at this point. Missed my flop, wasn't expecting Raijin to taunt. I pop shell, I pop girdle, kill him, don't die, please. Sometimes you just have to think around the parameters that we've built, you see. We always say, show up at every team fight. What's a support's job? Be at every team fight. So not being at a team fight sounds like an awful idea. However, in practice, I was able to zone out a full-blown solo laner by myself. So for final review, the dark art of grabbing them by the cankles requires a bit of identification. Identify who is wreaking havoc in team fights, and then identify whether them not being in the team fight is more detrimental for their team than you not being in a team fight is detrimental for your team. Don't go doing this in every game. This is a dangerous tactic. Get out there and become the god you were meant to be.